And we're live. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the stream tonight. We've got another cross-conference clash here between two very good teams in their respective divisions. The Calgary Flames having a great year out in the Pacific, coming to the East Coast to play the Atlantic Division leading Tampa Bay Lightning. And we got ourselves quite a hockey game in store for tonight. These two teams did meet back in the 2004 Stanley Cup Finals. Now, obviously, there's no players from those Stanley Cup days remaining on either of these teams, but that is one of the first Stanley Cup Finals that I remember watching as a little kid, and that was a really fun matchup back in the old days for me in the NHL. But this should be a fun one tonight. Both of these teams have had good starts to the season. Obviously, Calgary holding their own in the Pacific, having a solid year out west, and trying to keep that rolling here through the middle portion of the season and keep themselves in a solid playoff spot. Whereas Tampa Bay, defending Stanley Cup champions, we know how good they are. They've been just as good again this year, despite losing some pieces this offseason. Still got a phenomenal lineup on the ice. And Nikita Kucherov coming back for Tampa Bay. Obviously, a huge boost for them getting a superstar player back into their lineup. So, Kucherov's return, that should be special here tonight. But, appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all so much for watching. Canada, Levi, Logan, Isaac, Kyle, all sports updates, Nick, Alex. What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Stamkos is a game time decision, so there's a loss for Tampa Bay if Stamkos can't go. But obviously, Cooch coming back was absolutely massive. Ryber, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Alan, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Good to have everyone in the chat. Austin, what's going on? Yeah, hopefully Stammer goes tonight. Lightning are definitely a better team with him in the lineup. Red Rubber, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Trevor, what is going on? Welcome. I'm doing well, guys. How are you? Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Alex says Trevor Daly's playing in the ECHL right now. That's wild, Alex. I did not know that. He came out of retirement and is playing in the ECHL for Florida. That is, that's interesting, Alex. Thank you for that update. I really thought that he was done playing, but I guess not. Yeah, Braden Point, playing against, I assume, probably the team that he rooted for growing up. And Coleman returning. Yep. Coleman returning to Tampa Bay. Obviously, he signed as a free agent with the Flames this past offseason, and he's making his trip back here to Tampa Bay where he won 2 Stanley Cups. Brandon, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I am going to get the poll up in the chat so you guys can all vote and let me know who you think is going to win tonight. Flames have been a very, very good road team this season. Actually, they've been better on the road than at home. Obviously, Lightning are having a stellar season again this year, but it's going to be interesting. Lightning have had a little bit, well, they had Vasilevsky out, and they kind of struggled with him missing, but I don't know. This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. So I want to see what you guys think as far as who you think's going to win this game. Get your votes in the poll in the chat, and we'll see how these numbers work themselves out as we go along the stream here. Let's see. Alan says Tampa Bay wins 4-1. Brandon says Flames dub. No, he wasn't able to make it tonight, Logan, so no, it's just me. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool, Alex. Those are classic. The old souvenir cups that you used to get, those are absolutely classic. Kyle thinks Lightning 5-3. Isaac says 3-2 Flames. So we got another one in the Flames side of things here. I like it. Getting a little bit of a mix here. See, Trevor says his heart wants the Flames to win. Right now, Lightning are at 57% in the poll. Only 14 votes, though, so I think a lot more votes are going to come in over the course of the game. But right now, through 14 votes, it's almost split, but 57% on the Lightning, 43 on the Flames. So that will obviously fluctuate as this goes along. Levi says 4-3 Flames. We got another on the Flames. Hey, Brody's here. What's up, dude? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it, man. Great to have you in the chat. We're getting ready to go for this one. This is going to be a fun one. Sabres versus Sharks. The puck is dropped. Thank you, Isaac, for that update. Appreciate it. So we'll keep up with the scores around the league as well as this game goes on. A lot of games in the NHL tonight. Although Anaheim-Detroit was postponed until Sunday, so there's only 10 now. There was supposed to be 11, but still 10 games tonight. That's a pretty healthy slate is for a weeknight in the NHL. Ikeka, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Alan says that Tampa Bay will three-peat. I mean, there's certainly no reason to count them out, that's for sure. This is a team that, you know, despite winning back-to-back, is still one of the top teams in the league this season. So, you know, no reason to count them out. We'll see what happens come playoff times, but we certainly know that they have the playoff experience, that's for sure. Yeah, a lot of hockey tonight, Kyle. It's a great night. Should be a lot of fun. There are some pretty interesting matchups, too. A lot of cross-conference play today, but a lot of really interesting matchups. Like Minnesota and Boston, I think, is a really interesting one. This game has a lot of storylines to it. With Kucherov coming back, Coleman's return, you know, among some others. And then, you know, you've got the Rangers out west playing in Vegas later. You know, there's some really interesting matchups tonight. Hey, Sal, what is going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated. We got Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball stopping by. If you guys are a fan of basketball, college or NBA, he's a great channel to check out. Has some awesome play-by-play streams of both college hoops and NBA basketball. Trevor, what is going on, dude? Welcome in. Yeah, Jets and Avalanche is a huge divisional matchup in the Central. Nashville's playing LA tonight, I believe, as well. That's another really solid matchup. Yeah, tonight's a good night. Yeah, Leafs play again Saturday, so they'll have another game after beating the Oilers last night. Yeah, Habs play the 12th against the Bruins. That's in Boston. And actually, I think my sister might be going to that game. So that'll be pretty sweet. And I'm going to be streaming that game as well. Actually, I have my upcoming stream schedule here. Let me just copy and paste it quick. I can get it in the chat for you guys. So I have next week's stream schedule all ready to go. So next 4 streams will be, whoops, I did it wrong. Might be, there we go. 4 streams again next week, Monday through Thursday, just like this week, on a similar schedule next week for me as well. So I'll throw that in the chat right now so you guys can see what I'm doing next week. Definitely got some interesting ones there. But J-Dog, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, Panthers Stars. I like the Panthers in that one, but it's in Dallas, so that's a little bit of a boost to the Stars there. We'll see how that one goes. That should be an interesting matchup as well. But we're getting ready for puck drop here. Andrei Vasilevsky manning the net for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Vernon, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And let's see, I would assume... no, it's Vladar down at the other end. Dan Vladar playing for Calgary tonight down at the other end of the ice. He's had very good numbers this year for the Flames in the games that he's played. So we're getting ready to go here. Teams are lining up at center ice. Vasilevsky versus Vladar. Couple of goaltenders' names that start with the letter V there. That should be fun for pronunciations. And then Calgary and Tampa ready to go. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Very, very much appreciated. Nope, the games that I am doing are listed there in the chat. If it's not listed there in the chat, then I am not doing it, Austin. Paolo, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Backlund to take the opening draw for the Flames. Belmar in the dot for the Lightning. Ref drops the puck. And we are underway as Calgary dumps it into the offensive zone. Spun back around. Flames on the forecheck trying to keep it in. Hey, Christmas Mouse. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it as Tampa brings it up ice now. Perry into the offensive zone. High shot there and a big save by Vladar. Stops another one with a pad on the rebound. Tampa with some early pressure. Long shot from Foot goes wide. Everybody welcome Christmas Mouse into the channel. Get some new sub hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Digital Life, what's going on? Welcome in. Just getting going here. 45 seconds in. Flames dump it into the Tampa zone, but the Lightning send it right back out. Up through neutral ice and dumped into the offensive end. Sent down and around. Lightning going on the forecheck. Steven Stamkos is dressed tonight. Keeps it in the zone there. Down low now for Cirelli. Cirelli working it around. Played up the wall. Flames trying to get it out. And now they're finally going to clear it up now into the offensive end. Here comes Calgary on the attack. Matthew Tkachuk down in the corner, waiting for some reinforcements. Gets it to Johnny Gaudreau. Played out high now. Moved over. Zadorov goes down low. Falls down over Stamkos. Gets hit along the end boards. Lightning come in to take the puck. And not able to get it out. Flames keep it in. Trying to find Tkachuk there for a deflection, but he can't get on it. And the Lightning will clear this time as Stammer brings it up. Through the neutral zone. Curls back for possession. Passes over to Ruda. Jan Ruda into the offensive zone. He fires one in on Vladar, who makes the save and smothers it. And we'll have an offensive zone faceoff coming up now for Tampa Bay. Devils take a 1-0 lead. Wow, that did not take long. Holy cow. Talk about an early goal. Looks like New Jersey up 1-0 now over Columbus very early in that first period. Caroline, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to have you in the chat as always. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, Devils have played well lately. They had a 3-game winning streak going into that Boston game on Tuesday. Then obviously they lost to the Bruins, but they're trying to get back on track against Columbus tonight. And I think New Jersey would pass Columbus in the standings if they were to beat them tonight, I believe. So that's definitely a motivation there for the Devils. Back out high now, trying to work it around. Kucherov back, rips that one wide. Nikita Kucherov is back in the lineup tonight for the Tampa Bay Lightning. His first game back after missing a good chunk of the season so far with an injury. He played very early on in the year, then got hurt, was out for a long time, months, but is able to come back here now and has returned to the lineup. That was a one-timer from right out at the top of the circle, but just pulled it a little bit wide and missed the net. One there. Lightning set up again in the offensive zone after they win the attacking faceoff. Trying to work it through. Sergachev sends it in front. Chance again. That one, puck's bouncing around. Flames trying to get it out. This time they bring it up. Here comes Milan Lucic into the offensive zone for Calgary. He throws one in on Vasilevsky. And he has to grab that with the glove and cover it up. And we'll get a whistle here. 17:20 to go in the first. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Flames. Brian, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. King, what is going on, dude? Welcome. Travis, welcome into the stream. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. BC4F, real deal. What is up, everybody? Thank you guys all for watching tonight. We got a good shot there. Vasi with the pad save. Puck ends up in the corner. Played around now. Calgary still keeping it in the offensive zone, but that one gets by the point man. And it's all the way back to the Flames end where Anderson gets pressured there from Cirelli. Cirelli steals the puck, throws it in on Vladar. And he has to cover that one up with the glove. 16:46 to go. Lightning flip the ice, and they'll get an offensive zone faceoff now. Good pressure there from Cirelli. So we'll have an attacking zone draw now here for the Lightning. Still no score in this one. Just over 3 minutes in. Early stages of period number 1 as we drop the puck tonight between the Flames and Lightning. And right off the draw, here's a chance for the Lightning. Nice save there by Vladar. Kucherov with a chance from the slot. Back the other way now. Flames in on the attack. They rim it around. Trying to get it through to the middle. And that one ends up behind the net. Taken by Hedman. He backhands it, but can't get it cleanly by Gaudreau. Kucherov dumps it in now for Tampa Bay. Braden Point going in on the forecheck as well. Some help from Palat. Poked away there by Kucherov, but it comes out to the neutral zone. Hedman has to play it again. And that's just sent back as Tampa will regroup. Braden Point now through the neutral zone. Backlund slows him up. He has to curl back as the Lightning get a line change. Tampa Bay now looking to break it out of their own zone again with clean possession. Pat Maroon with the puck. 3-time Stanley Cup champion. That one goes off of Corey Perry in the neutral zone, and the Flames take possession back. Over the red line now into the offensive end. Backlund dumps it deep. Pressure coming. That one thrown through the middle. Nobody there. Shillington keeps it in, though, out at the point. Second opportunity to clear. The Lightning do get it out. Up ice now. It's Perry to Belmar into the offensive zone. Back to Perry. A shot gets blocked. Chernak pinches down to get it, though. Played down low behind the net. To the corner. Maroon sends it back out high. McDonough keeps it in. Long shot here from McDonough. That one blocked to the corner on the way through. Flames come back the other way now. It's Blake Coleman. Returning to his old stomping grounds in Tampa Bay. He dumps the puck in and will peel off for a change. Just over 5 minutes into the first. Cal Foote has the puck behind his own net. Looking for a breakout play here, just holding possession. Waiting for something to open up. Eyes up ice as he begins to skate it, then passes over. And now up through the neutral zone. Tampa trying to get it into the offensive end, but stood up well at the blue line by the Calgary defense. Played around now. Tampa clears quickly. Stamkos leaves it for Cirelli into the offensive zone. Anthony Cirelli throws that one down low. Malika, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Canucks fan, welcome into the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Good to have you. We're in the first period. Puck through the neutral zone. Calgary takes it. Flames trying to dump it into the offensive zone. Matthew Joseph back to get it for Tampa Bay. Moved up now. That one's lofted over everybody. Zadorov plays it back here for Calgary. He takes a hit from Tkachuk. Columbus ties the game at 1 against New Jersey. Appreciate the updates, guys. Taken now. Joseph over to Ruda. Lightning trying to get it through on goal, but Zadorov knocks that one down and will clear it out. Tampa has to take possession back in the neutral zone. Now Jan Ruda brings it back in, looking for a pass in front. That one's just deflected wide. Calgary coming back the other way now, but the Lightning don't let them through the neutral zone. Now, second opportunity, they get there into the offensive end. Shillington plays it, dumps it down deep behind the net. It's taken by Lucic. Donna, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. We got 13 minutes remaining here in the first period. Puck rims around. Flames have it in the offensive zone. Lightning steal it, though. And they're going to bring it out now up through neutral ice. Braden Point, pass for Kucherov. Back out high. That's stolen by the back-checking Flames. Here comes Johnny Hockey up ice. Backhand pass. Doesn't really get through to anybody. Flames keep it in, though. Good job by Tkachuk. Now a sharp angle shot. That gets blocked. Rebound chance goes wide. Bucks Skull Gang, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Lightning clear it back out to the neutral zone. Flames play it at the red line. They'll dump it right back in. 12:20 remaining here in the first period. Still scoreless so far. Lightning lead shot 6-4. Trying to move it up now through the middle. And that one is offsides against Tampa Bay as they enter the zone. We're going to get a whistle here and a face-off coming up. Should also be headed for our first commercial break. Harry, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Coming over from Sal's channel. Thank you. Great to have you in the chat. Really appreciate you stopping by as we had a commercial break here. It's a scoreless game so far. About 8 minutes into the first. Calgary and Tampa still 0-0, but some chances for both of these teams. And got ourselves a good one going here at the start. Still, obviously, a lot of hockey left to be played. Really appreciate everybody watching tonight. It would mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to grow a community where everyone can come together and enjoy hockey and have fun and enjoy the NHL. So we'd love to have you become a part of it. My next stream is going to be Monday night, Boston versus Washington. That should be a good one. I'm actually going to drop my upcoming stream schedule in the chat right now so you guys can see it. And, hey now, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Boston scored. They go up 1-0 on a Taylor Hall power play goal. Appreciate the update, guys. I can get that on the ticker right now while we're at commercial break. Yeah, Bolts are trying to three-peat this year, Bucks Skull Gang. See what they can do, but they are still a very good team. Right up there, top of the Eastern Conference. So, you know, it looks like they're going to be a very real threat once again this year for the Stanley Cup, no doubt about it. All right, we're coming back from the commercial break now. It will be a face-off just outside of the Calgary end after the offsides. And this one in the neutral zone, right in front of the Flames bench. Yeah, they just did the video tribute, and they just did, like, the welcome back thing for Blake Coleman, like most teams do when a player returns for the first time. It's pretty standard now. As Belmar brings that up through the neutral zone, dumps it in over the red line. Rimmed around. And kept in by Cal Foote. Flames will have to try again. This time they do get it out. And they'll dump it the other way themselves as that goes in behind Vasilevsky. Backlund going in on the forecheck, but it's taken by the Lightning. Moved up now, backhanded into the offensive zone. Played the other way now. Here comes Calgary into the offensive end. Mangiapane, he's having a great year. But that one's poked away, and the Lightning will take it back the other way. And on the attack now, Tampa Bay fires a shot. That one's blocked by Tanev. Working around in the middle of the ice. Calgary's able to clear it out. Flames get it back to the neutral zone. Rudis sends it up now to Killorn. Killorn rims it around the wall, but Rasmus Andersson is there for the Flames. He's going to try and start a breakout. Puck stolen away from him, though. Here's Cirelli with a pass out for Killorn in front, and he rips one that just goes wide. Good opportunity there. Hey, New York Ranger 55, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Much appreciated. Long shot again there. That one blocked down. Flames come out the other way. Over the red line, they'll get a line change and just dump it in. Everyone peels off. Off the bench now, they'll try and apply some pressure. Forechecking coming. Lewis with a hit. Back the other way, though. Cleared by Tampa. Back to the Calgary zone where Goodbranson will play it. He just rims it up the boards, but it's kept in by the Lightning. Here's a chance for Tampa. And that one sent wide. Out high, Chernak with it now. He keeps it in over to Matthew Joseph. Chance in front now. High slot shot. And that one's just missed by Taylor Radish. Big hit down in the corner. And now the Flames are able to get it out as they take the puck. Now it looks like we got a skirmish back behind the play. Hannafin's in a fight with Matthew Joseph. Now, not expecting a battle between these two. Noah Hannafin and Matthew Joseph are fighting back behind the play. Linesmen are letting them go. They're tied up, but they got the gloves off. Hannafin with a short punch. Joseph tries to come back over the top. They got each other's arms locked up pretty good. And finally, they're just going to fall down to their knees there, and the linesman will jump in. We got a scrap just over 10 minutes into this one. And some very unlikely combatants. Noah Hannafin and Matthew Joseph. I got to imagine it's the first fight of the year for both of these guys. These guys are not very active in dropping the gloves very often. Hey, a fight's a fight, and we gotta scrap behind the play there as these two teams get some energy going early. And we're gonna head to another commercial break here, but that'll fire the benches up. Brian, what's going on? Welcome in. Hi, what's going on? Elijah, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I kind of want to see here. How many fights do these guys have in their career? Because it's not very many. Old friend, hockeyfights.com. Let's see how many NHL fights Noah Hannafin and Matthew Joseph have. Yeah, that looks like the first NHL fight for Matthew Joseph. There's nothing listed here on hockeyfights.com for Matthew Joseph, so looks like that's his first fight. Noah Hannafin. Oh, hang on. Noah Hannafin had one previous fight in his career with the Carolina Hurricanes. He fought Derek McKenzie of the Florida Panthers. That was a number of years ago now. Hang on, let me check Joseph, because I think I did something wrong when I looked at that. Yeah, no, Matthew Joseph had a few fights in the AHL. He had one fight in the AHL and a couple in junior, but nothing in the NHL yet for Matthew Joseph. So that's his first career fight, and Noah Hannafin's second career fight. Yes, the Blue Jackets tied the game against New Jersey. Hockeyfights.com. That's like the premier hockey fights website in the hockey world, as Flames get a power play out of this. So there must have been an extra penalty against Joseph there, because the Flames get a power play out of this, and they're trying to set up in the offensive zone, still looking for the first goal of this game. Is Lindholm throws one in there, and that one deflects up and out of play. We'll have an offensive zone face-off for Calgary. Matthew, what's going on? Welcome in. Bubsy, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. 9:19 to go in the first period. And Calgary on a power play here, up 1-0. or no, excuse me, trying to go up 1-0. We don't have a score yet in this game. We just had our first scrap of the game as two unlikely combatants went at it. Long shot there. That one ends up getting blocked wide. Tampa tries to clear it out, and that one's sent back out to the neutral zone. And now we're going to get a whistle. 1-0 Penguins. Thank you, Isaac. Pittsburgh goes up on Philadelphia. There are 5 7 o'clock games tonight, so there's a lot of action going on right now. This game and 4 others started at 7. So we got 1:19 remaining on the Calgary power play here. 9:10 remaining in the first period. Shots are 6-5 in favor of Tampa Bay, but the scoreboard is still scoreless. And Calgary's going to get another offensive zone face-off here. And now Backlund's going to get tossed out, so Lucic will come in to take it against Cirelli. And that's won back by Anthony Cirelli. Lightning are going to have a chance to clear it. They send it all the way down the ice. Good job there by the PK of Tampa Bay. And Tanev goes back to get it for Calgary as they start the rush again. Trying to move it up now over center ice and dumped into the offensive zone. Under 9 minutes now to go. Flames trying to work it around and get the cycle game going on the power play here, but Victor Hedman comes away with the puck. He just rips it off glass. Kept in, though, at the point by the Flames. High slot now. Chance back to Backlund in the faceoff circle. Now down low for Lucic. Back to the half wall. Back out high now. Top of the circle. Sent in there. That one gets stolen away and cleared all the way down again by the Lightning. 8:25 remaining in the first period. 30 seconds left on the power play here for the Flames. Moving it up now. Taken here. Calgary over the red line. Back into the offensive zone. Johnny Gaudreau. And he loses the puck. Taken away there by Tampa as they clear again. Final 12 seconds of the power play now. Maybe time for one more rush if Calgary's quick about it. If not, this penalty's going to be coming to an end here pretty soon. That's backhanded in and down low. Full strength for the Lightning now as the power play's over. Calgary 0 for 1 now on the man advantage. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Moved up now. Belmar gets it to Maroon. Stood up there in the neutral zone. Both teams digging forward in front of the penalty boxes. Trying to come away with it. Finally, Chernak gets it for Tampa. Back over now. Eric Chernak in his own zone. He passes it up through neutral ice. Played over the red line here. Kucherov takes it, then curls back. Kucherov gets it back. He'll go over the red line and into the offensive zone where he passes for Palat. Palat throws it in and Vladar gets a piece of it. Puck down low again. Trying to work it up. Lightning right back into the offensive zone. Here comes Braden Point. He curls back, leaves it for Sergachev. Over now to Foot. Foot sends it deep, down in the corner. Good hit there. Flames trying to clear, but Foot pinches. Lets that go through to Kucherov, and it's cleared out of the zone as Calgary is able to get it out this time. Now they take it over the red line, and it's dumped all the way in around. Forechecking pressure coming from the Flames. Richardson's out there. Lewis is out there, fourth line on the ice here for the Flames, but back the other way. Here comes Braden Point for Tampa Bay into the Calgary zone. Pass into the middle for Tkachuk, and he gets hit by Lucic, and the puck ends up down low. Radish rims it back up the wall. Hedman keeps it in. Out high now for Stamkos. Stamkos tries to get a pass over to Tkachuk, and a big pad save there after he shoots the puck. Good play there by Vladar to get a pad on that one. Still scoreless, 6 minutes to go in the first period. But we're going to get a whistle here. And that's going to be offsides against the Lightning, and that will come back out to the neutral zone. They're not booing Reiber, they're saying Cooch. So they're saying Cooch. So it sounds like a boo, but they're saying Cooch because that's his nickname. If we were in Calgary, the same thing would be happening with Milan Lucic, where they would be saying Luch, and it would sound like Luch, but it sounds like a boo, but it's not. They're just saying his nickname. Taken down now. Played back out to the point. Good Branson. That shot goes wide. Deflected to the corner. Killorn plays it back for Chernak. Moved up now. Lightning clear it back to neutral ice. Dumped into the offensive zone. Killorn goes after it against Tanev. Tanev gets it poked away, but Gabranson comes in to help. Lightning keep it in the offensive zone. Backhanded there by Cirelli out high. Played around. Isaac, thank you for the update. 1-0 Sharks. They take a lead. 2-0 Sharks now. Wow, that was quick. 5:10 to go here in the first period here. Lightning up through the neutral zone. All the way through. Vladar has to play it off glass. Trying to get it out. Flames able to clear back to the neutral zone now. Ritchie gets it up to Backlund. Here's a chance in the offensive zone, but Coleman overskates the puck. Played back out now, taken here. Backlund with it, gets it through to Coleman. Coleman throws it in on Vasilevsky, and he's going to cover that with the glove. And we'll get a stoppage and a whistle. Down to 4:33 to go here in the first period. Still a 0-0 game between the Flames and the Lightning. Nobody's been able to find the back of the net quite yet. And we're going to head to the final commercial break of period number 1. So getting down to the late stages of the first. I just did the Bruins on Tuesday. I mean, I got 31 other teams to do as well, so I'm not doing every Bruins game because I got a bunch of other teams to cover. Yo, Sports Fanatic, what's going on? Yo, you were Bart. Let's go. I do remember you. What an absolute legend in the chat. Yeah, it's been a very even game so far. Back up and down the ice for sure. We're at commercial break here, late stage of the first period. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Be great if you guys could hit a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. And really, really appreciate everybody stopping by the chat tonight. As we got a pretty good one going between the Flames and the Lightning. No one able to break the ice just yet and find the back of the net. But still, it's been a back and forth, very tight, competitive game. And we have had a fight, so that always makes it better. Boston ties it, or no, Wild tie it at 1. Boston and Wild are now 1-1. Thank you guys for the update. Much appreciated. Levi, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Also, we got to do a cheers in the chat. I can't believe I haven't done this yet. But cheers in the chat to everybody. I'm back on the Pink Whitney tonight. I had enough of a cool down after New Year's. So we're back on the Pink Whitney mixed with some cranberry ginger ale. Cheers to each and every one of you watching. Thank you guys all so much for the support. Hope you're enjoying the game. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Really, really appreciate it. And here's to a great night of hockey. Ooh, that's a strong one, but it's good. 2-0 Pens. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that update. Penguins taking control over their bitter rival in Philadelphia. As this is worked out now by the Flames from their zone and into the Tampa Bay end. Here comes Mangiapane, but it's poked away from him at the last second. Back out now over the blue line, over the red line, into the offensive end. Here come the Lightning back on the rush. I'm going to say Rangers 4-3. New York Ranger. I mean, that's just a BS guess that I'm pulling out of my ass, but I'll go with it. That's why I don't actually put any sort of effort into predicting games because I have no idea. So I'll say 4-3 , 3 Rangers. 4-3 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 Rangers. 3:40 to go here in the first. And Calgary iced the puck, so we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Lightning. Back out high now. Tampa trying to work it around. Played by Killorn. Lightning here trying to get the cycle game going. Cirelli, spin around shot. That one goes wide glove side of Vladar. Flames get it out. They send it all the way in on Vasilevsky, and that was a bouncing puck. And he has to cover that one up with 3:04 to go. Calgary will have an offensive zone faceoff. Yeah, it's great to have you back in here, Sports Fanatic /Bart /Luke. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. It has been a while. It's great to see you in the chat. Hope things are going well for you, dude. Hope things are going well. And now the Wild take a lead. It's 2-0, and then the Pens go up 3-0. Oh, boy. So a lot of scoring going on with these other games. Wow, Gensel gets one. So Rust and Gensel both have goals for Pittsburgh to put them up 3-0. Minnesota's got a 2-1 lead now over Boston. We have an offensive zone faceoff for the Flames here. And nope, we got a penalty call against the Flames. Never mind, we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff for the Lightning. Brad Richardson to the penalty box for Calgary. Tampa's going to go on the man advantage for the first time in this game. Yeah, that's the last time I remember you, dude. That's the last thing that I remember for sure. As Calgary clears that one all the way down. Cleared there. Good start to the penalty kill here for the Flames. Lightning will have to go back and restart. Back in their own zone, trying to bring the puck up is Hedman through the neutral zone. And now into the offensive end. Passes over for Killorn, who goes cross ice. And that one gets cleared all the way down. And Calgary again on the penalty kill, not allowing Tampa to get set up. Hedman brings it up again. Drop pass. Up now, neutral zone. Braden Point over the blue line, and that's poked away back out to the neutral zone. Killorn tries to bring it back in now. 1:13 left on the power play. Hedman, pass over there for Stamkos, and he rips one, but that gets stopped on the way through. And then Vladar covers it up on the side of the goal. And 2:07 left in the period. 1:06 left on the power play. Tampa will have another offensive zone faceoff. And Vladar made a nice save on that Stamkos one-timer. Nice pad stop there by Vladar, getting over to the post. One back now. Taken here, move to the middle. Tampa sets up. Hedman out high. Pass over. Stamkos with another bomb. That one misses wide. Kucherov can't keep it in up along the wall. And that goes all the way back to the Lightning zone. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Shots are 10-8 in favor of Tampa Bay, but we're still scoreless. Calgary's 0 for 1 on the power play. Lightning are trying to go 1 for 1 here, but we'll see if Calgary can finish off this kill. Taken over now. Kucherov on the half boards. Back out high. Hedman back to Kuch. Kuch with a pass across. Stamkos sends it back. Vladar gets the pad across and makes the save. Now he has some more pushing after the whistle. As Point is getting into it. Killorn is getting into it with Mangiapane. These teams come together again. 24 seconds of power play time left. 1:25 left in the first, and we're still scoreless after a great pad save there from Dan Vladar. Sharks have gone up 3-0. Thank you, Isaac. I'm busy with stuff on Saturday, and then I don't know. I don't know about Sunday, Austin. Not sure yet. Played over now. Cirelli, final seconds of the power play. Working around in the offensive zone. Tampa still on the attack. Cirelli with a blast. Blocker save there. Rebound, and that one doesn't go either. What a great opportunity. Under a minute now to go in the first. The power plays come to an end. Sabres gonna saber, Kyle. Sabres are gonna saber. Jim, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Pittsburgh's absolutely tearing it up right now. Absolutely tearing it up. Vladar has to make another save. 41.8 seconds to go in the first period. And Tampa's going to get another offensive zone faceoff here. Still looking for our first goal. Tampa's had some great opportunities here, though, over the last couple of minutes, but just not able to put it in the back of the net. One back now. Chernak keeps it in, sends it down deep. Belmar behind the goal. Can't get that one through. Matthew Joseph comes in now, and he plays it. Gets it over, leaves it for Taylor Radish. Radish behind the net, looking for a play. Just sends it back to Joseph along the wall, who gets it back out to Chernak. His shot gets blocked. 20 seconds to go in the first, and Calgary's able to clear that one out. Lightning trying to bring it back in. Matthew Joseph with it into the offensive zone. He fires a shot there, and he rings the pipe. Straight post there. And Flames clear that again. That's going to do it, I think, for the period. There's only a couple seconds left, and the horn sounds. That does it. End of period 1. So we head to the intermission, still scoreless. It's a 0-0 game between the Flames and the Lightning, but certainly no shortage of chances. Just nobody able to finish. And we are 0-0 through 20 minutes. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes of action to go as we head to the intermission. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying the game. We got a tight one here between the Flames and the Lightning. But it would really mean a lot, guys, if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't, I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to grow a community where everyone can come together and enjoy hockey and have a lot of fun. So thank you guys all so much for watching tonight. Appreciate the support. Brian, what is going on, dude? Welcome in. Luke, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's tough, but hope maybe something new will come along for you there. All right, so we're headed to the intermission now. We've got some time to hang out and chill in the chat while we wait for period number 2 to begin here. Man, there were a lot of chances in that first period, particularly for the Lightning as we got late in that period. The Lightning were pouring on some pressure, but nobody was able to beat either of these goaltenders. Vasilevsky didn't have to do as much, but made all the saves for the Lightning. And then Daniel Vladar had a very strong period there for the Calgary Flames and made some spectacular saves to keep the Lightning off the board. Hey, there you go, Luke. There you go, Luke. You gotta find. Oh, I mean, if you're a football player, you got a pretty. You've already got a way to link with the cheerleaders there, so you gotta take advantage of that. Yeah, that'll be a big game on Sunday, Austin. Tin, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Jack, welcome in. End of the first period between the Penguins and the Flyers. It's 3-0 Penguins. Just absolutely dominating that game. Philadelphia looks like they're falling apart again. They had that they had the really long losing streak. They fired the coach, all of that. Then they had that stretch where they looked like they might be getting it together. And then Philly looks like they're falling apart again. So we'll see. Yo, Sports Disaster, what is going on? Welcome in. Bodo here, rocking the Sports Disaster account. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Hottest team in the league is definitely the Pittsburgh Penguins. And Pittsburgh is climbing the standings fast in the Eastern Conference. Patriots are in the playoffs, Austin. They're doing pretty well. Wild and Bruins also at the intermission. Hey, Gerry, what's going on? Thank you so much for hopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Elijah, welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Oh yeah, that's always fun, Sports Fanatic. When I played football, I was a D-end myself too. D-end's a lot of fun. Especially, it was a simplified position for me. It was, outside contain, keep everything to your inside shoulder as much as you can, and if somebody comes out of the backfield on a pass, then you cover them out of the backfield. But yeah, I played D-end. It was a lot of fun. Made a lot of tackles. It was a fun position. Yes, Austin. Yes. Yeah, Rocks 0-0. Still a tie game here. Still a scoreless game here between the Lightning and the Flames. It's funny that last night's game was scoreless after the first two, and then it ended up 5-3. So, just because there's no scoring in the first doesn't mean that there isn't going to be scoring. Because we saw it explode in the second period last night. Yeah, the top of the Metropolitan Division is absolutely ridiculous. Like Carolina, New York, Washington, and Pittsburgh are all like right on top of each other. And actually, who plays tonight? I think the Rangers are the only other of those four that play tonight. Washington plays tomorrow. But yeah, that division is absolutely ridiculous at the top. Robert, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Austin. That sucks. That's pretty funny, Luke. Congratulations on the big sack there. That's awesome. Austin, happy to have you back in, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, Islanders aren't making the playoffs at this point. Columbus is not making the playoffs at this point. I don't think New Jersey's making the playoffs. Philly is in the process right now of eliminating themselves. So the next few weeks will probably eliminate the Flyers. And yeah, I think there's a very clear top four and bottom four in the Metro right now. And the top four are four of the best teams in the entire NHL. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, Devils are definitely improving, but they're not a playoff team this year. But they're gonna be scary good in the future because they've got loads of of great young talent in New Jersey. They're gonna be very good down the line, but they're not a playoff team this year. They're still a year or two away in New Jersey, but they're a lot better than they have been. Absolutely. Yeah, Austin. Isles have fallen flat on their face this year, that's for sure. Back-to-back Final Fours in 2020 and 2021, and now, completely falling this year. But it happens, and obviously, their COVID situation earlier in the year really didn't help with that either. Goaltenders tonight, Robert, are Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa Bay and Daniel Vladar for Calgary. Yeah, now Dougie Hamilton's out for New Jersey now after having jaw surgery, so that's gonna suck. Dude, Sports Fanatic, I don't remember now, dude. I haven't played football in like 10 years, so it's been a long time, so I don't remember my stats or anything like that, but yeah, Devils also made the playoffs the year that Taylor Hall won MVP. What was that? 2018, I think it was, when the Devils made the first round. They were a wild card team. They got knocked out in the first round, but was that 2018 or 2017? Now I'm getting my years mixed up. No, I think it was 2018. I'm all the years run together after a while, but I think it was 18 when the Devils made the wild card round and then lost to Tampa Bay. Yes, Austin. Tin, my favorite team is the Boston Bruins. I am from Massachusetts. Always live an hour south of Boston, always been a Bruins fan, but I cover the entire NHL here. This is a channel for all hockey fans. I cover the whole league, all 32 teams on this channel. I would lean under in this game personally, but what the hell do I know? It was a 0-0 game last night between the Blues and the Penguins after the first period, and it ended up with 8 total goals in the game. So, I don't 0-0 after one generally stays under, but not all the time. So who knows? But I don't know, betting the over 6 at this point, I think would be a risky bet. But I don't have a bet on this game, so I have no preference one way or the other. Yeah, it was 2018. It was 2018. So it was the 2018 playoffs when New Jersey made it as a wild card. Yes, Rocks. I am a huge Patriots fan. Absolutely. All the Boston teams are my team. Even though I really don't watch basketball or baseball all that much, but I always root for the Boston teams. Yeah, Sabres and Flyers getting absolutely destroyed so far. Yes, Trevor, I streamed all 32 teams before. I streamed all 32 teams before the Christmas break. So by Montreal was the last team that I streamed. So that by the first Montreal stream, that was the one where I had streamed every team so far this season. Oh yeah, Rust has been unbelievable since coming back. Which is great because I have him on, I think, 2 of my fantasy teams. I have Brian Rust. So very happy about that. Panthers versus Stars. Yeah, that's an 8:30 game tonight. So Florida and Dallas will be starting in about half an hour or so. Oh, damn, that sucks, Sports Fanatic. Jeez. Yeah, torn Achilles is never fun. That's a rough injury. No, I've never broken a bone, Luke. No. I was able to play let's see, how many years of football? Like 7 years of football. No, feel like it's more than that, but maybe not. I don't know. I played years of football and years of hockey and never broken a bone. We'll be back to our usual Friday night show tomorrow. Wyatt, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. We're getting ready for the start of the second period. Should be coming up rather soon. Yeah, Bruins are making the playoffs. They'll have a wild card. February return for Jack Eichel. That'd be sick. Panthers, Avalanche, Predators tonight. Let's see. Panthers are playing Dallas. I like the Panthers in that game. Colorado is playing Winnipeg. I like Colorado in that game. Predators are playing LA. That's going to be a tight one. They're both playing well, but I do think the Predators are the better team. So Miguel, I like it. I like it. I'm with. I think you got a good shot at that. Isaiah, what's going on? Welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. No, I stopped playing football after my sophomore year, Austin. So hockey was my number one sport. Mine as well, Wyatt. I am a Bruins fan, but I cover the entire NHL. And I'm just a massive fan of hockey in general. So yeah, Jack Eichel looking at an early February return. That we'll see what that does to Vegas's lineup and how much that boosts Vegas, having him come into the lineup for the first time. That'll be interesting because it's been a long time since he's played. Nashville's having an unbelievable season this year. I did not expect the Predators to be this good, but they've had a fantastic season so far. All right, wishing you the best of luck, Miguel. Wishing you the best of luck. We'll see how the rest of the night goes for you. Yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky to have played contact sports for almost 15 years and never have broken anything. That I feel like there's not too many people that can say that. Cole Caulfield, I think is going to be a good player. I don't think he's going to be a franchise, like, elite goal scorer like some people pegged him to be last year. But I think he's going to be a very solid, good player. He'll be a 25 to 30 goal guy year in and year out. I think you might see some years where he gets more than that, and maybe he has like a 35 to 40 type goal season. But I don't think he's going to be like a franchise-changing goal scorer, but I think he's going to be a very solid top six winger that can score goals. As long as the Canadians don't ruin his development, which hopefully they don't do. But he's got a lot of potential to be a very solid, really good scorer. But I don't ever see him being like a Rocket Richard guy who's going to lead the league in goals or anything like that. All right, we're getting ready here to start the second period. We're going to get back to the action. Second period about to begin. Calgary and Tampa Bay. Let's get ready for puck drop here as these teams line back up at center ice and are about to get back to the action here. 0-0 game, no scoring in the first. Plenty of chances, especially for Tampa Bay, but not able to find the back of the net. Yeah, unfortunately, Alan, that is correct. Unfortunately, Montreal doesn't have the best development history, but we'll have to see what happens with Caulfield. But I still think he can be a very good player. And we are back underway as Calgary takes that puck off for the faceoff. Back in their own zone. Corey Perry's there forechecking though along with Pat Maroon. And the Lightning are trying to get it back in the offensive zone. Trying to work it around now. Calgary's going to bring it up and clear. Second period back underway. 14 shots for the Lightning, 8 for Calgary. There's number 9 for Calgary as Vasilevsky has to make a nice save there on Michael Backlund. And that will lead to an offensive zone faceoff for the Flames 30 seconds into period number 2. Yep, Brian, I am not surprised. I'm not surprised that Riley Nash didn't stick with Tampa. Like, he was literally just an extra body until they started getting guys back. And now with Point back and with Kucherov back and all of that, I'm not surprised he got waived. And now he can have some fun in Arizona. Honestly, kind of feel bad for him. But at least he'll play, most likely, in Arizona. Like, he'll get decent ice time down there. As that's played up now, past Andre Palat, he gets it out to the neutral zone. Flames try and get it back. Lindholm sends it into the offensive zone. Taken right back out, though, by McDonough. Here's Palat, cross-ice pass, Lightning into the attacking end. Johnny Gaudreau gets back, though, and breaks that up for the Flames. Moved over now, Hanifin to Anderson. Back to Hanifin from Lindholm as the Flames bring that into the offensive zone. Vasilevsky's going to play it up the wall, taken by Chernak. Passes up to Kucherov. Over the red line, into the offensive end. Here comes Andre Palat with a shot. That one's ripped high. Working it around now, backhanded in, spin around for Point. Long shot there, goes wide. Jan Rutta keeps it in the attacking zone for the Lightning. He takes a hit from Goodbranson. Back out here. Hedman keeps it in the blue line. Chance in front. That one gets deflected and just goes wide. Calgary's able to clear it out. Here comes Lindholm up ice into the offensive end. 4-on-3 for the Flames. Zadorov jumping in. He hits the post with it. Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Played around now, taken by Mangiapane, plays it back to Tanev, who sends it over for Zadorov. Flames break it out of the zone again, up now through neutral ice. Trying to bring it into the offensive end. Here's Dubé, he gets a shot off that's blocked by Rutta. Yeah, I hope not, Sports Disaster, I hope not, but things are crazy up in Canada right now with restrictions and stuff, so I honestly wouldn't be all that surprised. I just wish it was a U.S. event, because at least then you would know that it would still happen. But up in Canada, who knows? Back out now as the Lightning take it. And back into the offensive zone. Here's Tampa Bay. That shot from Brayden Point poked away before he could cleanly get it off. Good defensive play there by Anderson. Trying to get that one in. Stamkos. Vladar keeps it out. Rebound chance, and that one goes wide. And now we got some more pushing. Joseph and Richardson, and it looks like the net may be off. Or Vladar's mask is certainly off. And we've got a face-off coming up here with 7:16 to go. My upcoming stream schedule is here. If you want to know my upcoming streams, I'm going to post them in the chat right now. If there's not a stream, if a date doesn't have a stream, that means that there is not a stream. So there will only be streams on the dates posted in the chat right now. Moved up now, played through the neutral zone into the offensive, and Calgary with a shot! And a nice save there by Vasilevsky. Flames trying to put on some more pressure here as that one goes down in the corner. Coleman in on the forecheck. Trying to play that one around. Taken by Sergachev. He goes D to D. Cal Foot passes it out. Taken back by the Flames at the red line. Played here by Calgary. Trying to move it up now. All right, Sports Disaster, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Taken down low. Tampa trying to work it out. Moved up here. Lightning clear the zone. Moved into the middle. Taken back now. Flames through neutral ice. Tanev gets it up to Mangiapane into the zone. He spins off a hit. Passes it through. Finds Dubé, sent out in front. That one not able to get a shot off. Getting back defensively with the Lightning. Puck down now in the corner. Taken here by Joseph. And now Point is going to carry it out of the zone over the red line into the offensive end. Brayden Point cuts to the middle. He fires a shot that gets blocked on the way through. Taken back the other way now. Lightning have to regroup at their own blue line. McDonough passes it up. Matthew Joseph into the offensive end. Played around out high. Lightning setting up again in the offensive zone. 15.5 to go in the second period. Still a scoreless game. Shot goes wide there. This is looking more and more like an under with every minute that goes by. These teams are not finding the back of the net, and both goaltenders are playing very well as Vladar makes another nice save there. Out high slot now, another chance here for Brayden Point. His shot gets blocked and knocked down on the way through. Lightning keep it in the offensive zone. Trying to play it around, back out high. Move to Kucherov in the middle, long shot there. That one hits the post, rebound chance. Vladar able to keep it out, and he covers it up in the crease. And another golden opportunity for Tampa Bay, but they can't put it home. It'll be an offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Lightning, but this looks more and more like an under with each passing minute as these goaltenders are keeping everything out of the net. Hit the post with the shot, and then Vladar covers the rebound. William, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. Second period action here. Still scoreless. Getting ready for a offensive zone faceoff for the Lightning, but Calgary wins it back defensively. They start the breakout. Flames now into the offensive zone. Shot there goes well wide. Over 5 minutes into the second period now as we take towards the halfway point of this game. Cirelli with a long shot from the blue line. That's gloved by Vladar. And now we get some pushing and shoving after the whistle again as these teams come together. Yes, Stamkos is out there, Rocks. He is playing tonight as Tkachuk and Cirelli get into it. Starting to get some back and forth play here, and a lot of shots on goal, but nobody able to beat these goaltenders yet. Here we go now. Another offensive zone faceoff for Tampa Bay. And that one gets one back defensively. Calgary clears it out of the zone. Good play there from Trevor Lewis. Dumped into the offensive zone, sent around. Lightning go back in on the forecheck. They get possession here. Back out to Sergachev out high. His long shot got blocked by Lucic, but the Lightning keep it in. Here's Cirelli driving for another chance. Ends up going down below the goal line. Back out high, and that one is cleared. Sabres finally scored a goal. That's a 3-1 game now. Jay Sean, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you stopping by as the Lightning go back and regroup in their own zone. Coleman on the forecheck for Calgary. Knocks down one of the Lightning defensemen. Flames take the puck. Here's a chance for Calgary in front. Coleman with a shot that goes wide. Second chance misses the net as well. Flames with a couple of opportunities, but not able to get it on goal. And finally, the Lightning send it back to neutral ice. 13:22 to go here in the period. That one gets dumped in, sent all the way around. Sergachev plays it. Gets it back to Hedman. Hedman sends it back, and they go up and out of the zone. Cleared now through neutral ice. Flames send it back the other way. Here comes Calgary into the offensive zone. Chance for Dubé. Sends that in front, and that one's just sent wide. Monahan couldn't get that on goal. Played now back out to the point. That hops over Hannafin's stick. Into the offensive zone. Played now. That one gets cleared up. Taken here. Into the offensive zone. And that ends up on top of the net after a long shot from the Flames. And finally it gets whistled down. And we're going to get a stoppage here with 12:17 to go in the second period. And after that landed on top of the goal, it's probably going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Flames. When we come back from our first commercial break of period number 2, still a scoreless game between the Flames and the Lightning, as nobody has been able to find the back of the net yet. Mike and Julie, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We've just gone to our first commercial break here. The second, still 0-0. Very tightly contested game between the Flames and the Lightning here tonight. Really, really appreciate everybody watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted. Just trying to grow a community where everyone can come together and enjoy hockey and have a lot of fun. And really, really appreciate the support. Penguins game is now 3-1 as well. Thank you guys for that update. So that one is 3-1 Pittsburgh. Daniel, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. So my next stream after today will be, the Off the Wall Hockey Show tomorrow. But next game stream will be Monday night for the Boston Bruins against the Washington Capitals. And that's a 7 p.m. start time on Monday. That's my next game stream. Hey, nice, Daniel. I'll be doing a Hurricanes game next week. Next Thursday, I'm doing the Hurricanes against the Blue Jackets on stream. So, Carolina, obviously very, very good this year. Gonna be a big-time contender come playoff time. And we'll get to see them next week against the Blue Jackets on Thursday night. That should be a fun game. I've only done one Columbus game so far this year, so this will be my second Blue Jackets game. And Carolina, I've done a few of. It's probably my fourth or fifth Hurricane stream coming up. As that one gets taken in the neutral zone. Lightning can't dump it deep, though. Rasmus Andersson comes back the other way for the Flames. Rimmed around the wall. And that goes up into the netting. We'll get a stoppage with exactly 12 minutes to go in the second period. And it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for the Flames. Still looking for our first goal of this one, as we're almost to the halfway point, and it's still 0-0. O-zone draw now for Calgary. Back to the point. Good Branson plays it. He goes D to D. Taken now. Moved into the middle. Played there by Maroon and out of the zone. Belmar dumps it in for Tampa Bay. Maroon goes on the forecheck against Zadorov. Comes to good Branson. Pass Ritchie. Puck comes out of the zone though. Calgary clears. Coleman now into the offensive end. Good pass across. Flames setting up on the attack. Puck ends up down in the corner. Chernak plays it for the Lightning. Through to the other side. And hard after it is Ritchie going after McDonough. And the Lightning can't clear just yet. So they have to go back to their own corner here and try and start the breakout again. Moved up now through neutral ice and dumped into the Flame zone. Vladar comes out to get it. Played around. Moved up now. Back the other way. Over the red line. Dumped into the offensive end. Here comes Monahan. Lightning back the other way now after they clear. Drop pass. Here's a long shot. And nice blast there from Foot. But a beautiful save smothering that puck was Daniel Vladar as he came out, cut down the angle, and just swallowed that slap shot up. And we remain scoreless here. It will be an offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Lightning. Textbook positional goaltending there from Daniel Vladar, as he comes out to the top of the crease, cuts down the angle, and just squares up the shot and covers it. Long shot there, goes wide, comes out in front, Flames first to it, but Killorn comes in, trying to muddy the situation a little bit. Getting worked around now, Stamkos. Back the other way now. Lightning bring it right back in. Long shot. That one's knocked down again by Vladar, and he'll cover that up with 10:27 remaining. As we are close to the halfway point of this game, we're still scoreless. It will be another offensive zone face-off coming up here for the Lightning. That one gets one back now. Into the offensive zone. Flames back on the attack. Tkachuk gets it in deep. Down low behind the net. Worked up there by the Lightning. Flames keep it in at the blue line. Lightning will have to try and clear again. This time they do get it up. Here's Braden Point into the offensive zone. We're past the halfway mark of this game. 9:50 to go in the second period. Puck gets moved around. Braden Point tries to get it to the middle. Good pass in there. And Kucherov with a shot that just goes wide. What's going on, THG? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat, as always. Ripped around there. Back out high. Move to the middle. Belmar. That one's stolen away from him and back out to the neutral zone. Good clear by the Flames. And now here's a drop pass. Belmar with a slap shot. That goes high over the bar. Clears itself back out to the neutral zone. Maroon throws it back in. The Flames throw it right back out. Here's Dubé. Can't bring that one into the offensive end. Flames try again. They get it deep now with Mangiapane. He curls back, but then has it poked away at the last second by Hedman. Hedman comes in and gets absolutely rocked there by the Flame forecheck. But the Lightning are able to move the puck, and they finally get it out of the zone. Into the offensive end now. Long shot here. That one's stuck aside by Vladar. And the puck ends up in the corner where the Flames will start the breakout. And that pass is not going to connect with anybody. That's going to be icing. And we'll get a whistle here with 8:32 to go in the second period. Icing call against the Flames. Will be another offensive zone faceoff coming up here for Tampa Bay. Tampa leads in shots 23-13, but nobody's found the back of the net quite yet as these goaltenders keeping everything out so far. Yeah, absolutely, Austin. Extremely tight game, back and forth. It is a fantastic game. And these goalies are having themselves a night tonight. That one's going to deflect out of play, and we're going to head to another commercial stoppage. 8:27 to go. Commercial break here, second period. We're past the halfway point. And these teams, goaltenders, doing their job so far. And nobody able to find the back of the net. Yeah, it is absolutely a goalie duel, Vernon. And, man, Daniel Vladar getting more work than Vasilevsky. Made some monster saves, keeping Tampa off the board. So we head to another stoppage here with about 8.5 to go here in the second. And we'll see which team's able to strike first. But I have a feeling that whichever team scores first is going to put themselves in a good situation here, given the way that this game is gone. I wouldn't expect to see a lot of goals on the board, so every goal that you do get is going to mean a lot. And I think this is going to be interesting to see which team is able to put the puck in the net first. But Lightning have had more of the chances, but Vladar stood strong, and you know, Vasilevsky's made every save that he's had to make as well. So it's been a tightly contested affair between these two. Hey, we got a fight in the Minnesota-Boston game. There we go. There we go. Good. My kind of hockey. We had a fight in this game, too. My kind of hockey being played tonight. I love to see it. As we're back from commercial break into the offensive zone. Dubé gets hammered down there by Sergachev. Puck in the corner. Lightning trying to work it out. They send it back to the near side boards. Sergachev will clear as he takes a hit. Moved up now into the offensive zone. Drop back there. That one, though, stolen away by the Flames. Calgary will bring it up now under 8 minutes to go in the period. Lindholm with a pass up into the offensive zone. But we're going to get a whistle, and it looks like we're going to have an offsides here. So a face-off coming up. 7:55 remaining. Second period action. For some reason, Minnesota and Boston games tend to be that way. Like, I don't really know why. Like, they're not even in the same conference. They don't play all that often. But Minnesota and Boston games tend to be really chippy. And Boston and Winnipeg games as well tend to be really chippy. Like, and they're not teams that play each other a lot, but when they do, they're usually nasty games, and I'm not really sure why, but that's been the case. As it's brought in now, pass over by Belmar, shot, and they score! Tampa Bay has broken the ice as they finally find the back of the net. A great pass from Pierre-Edouard Bellemare over to Corey Perry, and Perry scores for the Lightning. It's a 1-0 game. And we finally get our first goal of this one. Jay, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. You came in at the right time. Just in time for Corey Perry after the great pass from Bellemare on the 2-on-1, able to chip that one by Vladar. And Tampa Bay on their 24th shot finally puts one in the back of the net. And 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. The ice has been broken and Tampa has a lead. They've got it now in the offensive zone, working around McDonough. Sent down deep, played through to the corner. Kucherov lets it go. Pinched in here and kept in the offensive zone. Monahan comes in for a hit on Point, but Point comes away with the puck. Monahan trying to steal. Flames still can't get it out. Here's Palat over to chance there for Point, and that one rings the post. What a great opportunity there for the Lightning to extend the lead, but Braden Point rings the pipe. Taken now into the offensive zone. Palat sends it through for Kucherov. And that one's poked away from him at the last second. Puck ends up in the corner. Flames trying to clear. Hanifin can't get it out, though. Palat with a good steal. Next opportunity, finally. Calgary is able to get it out. Played down in the corner. Moved up here. Palat exits the puck out of the zone. Radish takes it for the Lightning. Into the offensive zone. And that one goes down. Played now here by Boris Tkachuk. Down low behind the goal line. Stolen away, though, by Calgary. So they look to move it up. Into the offensive zone now. Here comes Calgary on the attack. 5:50 to go in the second period, looking for the tying goal. Played away now by Hedman. He spins off the forecheck. Sends it up through the middle, and the Lightning are able to clear to the neutral zone. Good Branson goes back to get it. Flames back in on the attack. Ripped that one wide of Vasilevsky. Good Branson keeps it in the point. Trying to find Lindholm on the back door, but the pass doesn't connect. Lightning trying to bring it out. Oh, that was a headshot there. And now Tkachuk goes right after Brad Richardson. That was a head hit from Richardson on Joseph. And Boris Tkachuk goes right after him. And they're just going to tie up. Tkachuk tries to throw a punch, but the linesmen jump in. And Brad Richardson caught Matthew Joseph up high there. And Boris Tkachuk did not like it, went right after Richardson and jumped him. And we'll see what penalties come out of this. I don't know if they're going to get fighting majors because it didn't really look like they got any punches off. But these two teams come together again, and this has certainly been a physical game for two teams that don't play very often. And we had the fight back in the first period, and we got another clash here in the period number 2, as Boris Tkachuk did not like that hit from Brad Richardson, and I don't blame him. We'll see what penalties come out of this. We've gone to commercial break. It's the final commercial break of period number 2 here. And Tampa Bay with the 1-0 lead. We'll see what the manpower situation is when we get back from this commercial. But thank you guys all so much for being here and watching. Really appreciate it. Things are ramping up physically between these two. And hope you guys are enjoying the game and enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget, it would mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to grow a community where everyone can come together and enjoy hockey and have some fun. And appreciate everybody chatting tonight. So thank you guys all so much for the support. We've had right around 50 in the chat for a lot of this game. That is awesome, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you guys are enjoying this one. I'm waiting. I've literally got NHL.com, the box score up right here, the NHL app, waiting for these penalties to come up on the app, trying to figure out what the calls are going to be here. Richardson definitely caught Matthew Joseph up high. So I assume there'd probably be an initial penalty there. And then, obviously, Tkachuk just went right after Richardson as soon as he saw the hit happen. Joseph doesn't look injured. It looks like Joseph's fine. He's just getting some equipment work done on his visor on the bench, but he's not going down the tunnel or anything like that. So it looks like Joseph's fine. We'll see what these penalties end up being. Wild scored. They lead the Bruins 3-1. Thank you for the update, Vernon. Not the update I wanted to hear, but that's the way it goes. John, welcome. I'm sorry if I missed you early in the chat. Really appreciate you being here. So we've got under 6 minutes to go here in the second period. The referees are reviewing this play. We'll see what the penalties end up being called here. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit just so I can hear the call when the ref makes it. Hey, Matthew Boldy, former Boston College Eagle, scores his first career goal. That is awesome. In a building in TD Garden that he's scored in before. So that is big congratulations to Matt Boldy. That dude, I loved watching him at Boston College. He's a great scorer. Richardson's going to be done after this, I think. We'll see what they end up calling this. I would not be surprised if Richardson gets tossed here. All right, so Brad Richardson is gone. He gets a major penalty for illegal check to the head, a game misconduct, and a 5-minute major for fighting. Boris Tkachuk gets 2 minutes for instigating, 5 minutes for fighting, and a 10-minute misconduct, which is the standard instigator package anytime you get an instigator penalty. So Tkachuk gets the instigator package. Brad Richardson gets 5 for fighting and the game misconduct and 5-minute major for the illegal check to the head. So I think this is going to end up. All right, so the 5-minute majors are matching. Misconducts don't change manpower. So it's going to end up being it's going to be a 3-minute power play for Tampa Bay because Tkachuk's initial 2 minutes for instigating is going to negate the first 2 minutes of the major penalty against Richardson. And then when that 2 minutes is up for the instigator, it will be a 3-minute power play for the rest of the 5 minutes for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So a little bit of a complicated result there, but that's how it will all shake out. Brad Richardson is gone from this game. Tkachuk is going to be gone until the third period because he got the 17-minute instigator package. So he won't be back until later in the third. And that is how the penalties shake out there. So they do get fighting majors. Tkachuk and Richardson do get fighting majors, which means it's our second fight of the game here tonight between the Flames and the Lightning. This one's been physical. And, well, you guys know that's my kind of hockey, so I'm certainly a fan of that. NHL 22, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. 5:19 to go in the second period. We're going to start even strength, I believe, until the Tkachuk instigator minor is gone, and then it will be a power play for Tampa Bay for the remainder of the 5-minute major against Brad Richardson. Very good goaltending in this game, Kyle. Absolutely. Travis, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. So, teams are lined up now for a neutral zone face-off. Looks like it's going to be 4-on-4. Let me make sure I get that right. Yes, 4-on-4 for a couple of minutes. And then we will have a Tampa power play for 3 minutes, the remainder of Richardson's 5-minute major. As Hedman shoots one there, that one just goes high glove side but wide. Lightning setting up now in the offensive zone. Sergachev with it. Rims it down low, stolen away by the Flames. They're going to outlet pass. Here comes Calgary now, getting behind the D. A shot, and Johnny Gaudreau sends that one high. And that goes up into the netting. We'll get a whistle here. And a stoppage with 1:34 left in the 4-on-4. And about 4.5 minutes to go here in period number 2. Lightning still holding on to this 1-0 lead. Flames trying to tie it up before the intermission. Yeah, Gaudreau just absolutely sailed that shot. That's taken now by the Lightning. Defensive zone face-off win. Moved up now through neutral ice. Into the offensive zone. Here comes Chernak jumping into the play. Takes it down low. Goes behind the net. Back out high. Moved here into the middle. Long shot. That one gets knocked down. Saved by Vladar. Played around. Worked here. And out of the zone, Killorn just takes it out. Moved back into the defensive zone. Lightning still with possession. They start the rush again. That one's deflected in by Sergachev. He'll go in on the forecheck against Tanev. Coleman takes it now for the Flames behind his own net. 4 minutes to go in the second period. 40 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Moved over now over the red line into the offensive end. Here come the Flames. In on the attack. Blake Coleman, his shot gets blocked. Trying to play it out high now. Rasmus Andersson keeps it in. He goes D to D, and they send it back down low. Flames cycling in the offensive zone. Coleman with a spin-around shot. That one goes off the skate of Ruda. Flames keep possession, though. Offensive zone. Andersson sends it in front. Backlund into the corner. Tampa comes away with the puck. They'll start the breakout now up ice. Here comes Palat with Cirelli into the offensive zone. Andre Palat spins off of Andersson, waiting for reinforcements. Sends that one down low where Zadorov can play it. That gets sent now into the middle. Lightning still set up in the attacking end. The 4-on-4 has come to an end. It's a power play now for Tampa Bay. Lightning still have 2:40 in power play time after that major penalty against Brad Richardson. Fighting major for check to the head, and a game misconduct for Brad Richardson. Instigator package 2, 5, and 10 for Boris Tkachuk. And that instigator 2-minute minor is now over, which means the rest of the major penalty is a power play for the Lightning. Zawin gets sent into the middle, just bouncing around the crease, but not able to get it in the net. Back out high again, though. Hedman with it. Sent into the middle. Another shot. Pad save there. Rebound chance just sent high. That's cleared all the way down now. The Flames get it out. Good job on the penalty kill. Now 1:50 left on the power play for Tampa Bay. Up into the offensive zone. Bruins have scored. That's a 3-2 game now. Back within 1. Trying to work it into the middle. Here's a chance for the Lightning. Braden Point takes that one in the corner. Sends it down low. Back out now to the half wall. Played here out high to Hedman, to Stamkos on the near side. He just skates it to the top of the circle. Gets it down low for Killorn. Back out high. trying to get it into the middle. Well, that's because the Islanders started the season with like 13 straight road games. Back here now, Stammer with a shot, and he couldn't put it home. Great opportunity there for Stamkos on the one-timer. But it stays out, and this stays a one-goal game. Still a minute of power play time. Into the offensive end. Eddie, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I didn't stream the Winter Classic because I was on vacation. I didn't even watch the Winter Classic, so didn't see it. I was with my friends. Back out high, played by Sergachev. 1 minute to go in the second period. 40 seconds of power play time here for the Lightning left. Trying to work it around. Sergachev sends it over, top of the circle. Flames doing a good job on the PK so far. Stamkos back out to Sergachev at the point. Stammer gets it back. Back out again. Sergachev now to the other side. That one gets blocked on the way through. And the Flames find it in front. They send it all the way down and clear. 10 seconds now remaining on the power play for the Lightning. 25 seconds to go in the second period. Into the offensive zone. Here's Palat. Can't get his pass through to the middle. Flames take the puck. And that one's backhanded all the way down. Power play is over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, and Tampa Bay unsuccessful there on the Richardson penalty and could not extend the lead on the power play. Back through the other way now as the final seconds tick off the clock. That puck ends up in the corner, and that's going to do it. Period 2 is complete. We've got 40 minutes down and 20 minutes to go. But we finally got a goal in this game as Tampa Bay has a 1-0 lead at the end of 2. And that is how we will head into the third period. Lightning with the 1-goal lead. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for watching tonight. We got ourselves a heck of a hockey game going on between the Flames and the Lightning tonight. And it will be a 1-goal game heading into the final 20 minutes. So that brings us now to the intermission. We'll have some time to hang out and chill in the chat. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams, welcome and wanted here. I'm well aware, Dan. I mean, they didn't even really get any punches off Sports Fanatic, but they got fighting majors, so it's technically a fight between Tkachuk and Richardson, and it's our second fight of the game in this one. Yeah, there's some great goaltending tandems in the NHL. Some great goaltending tandems in the NHL. But we're in the second intermission now. And yeah, Daniel Vladar's playing on a whole new level this year. He's never been this good at the NHL level. He was very, very good in the AHL. Actually, 1 year with Providence, he actually led the American Hockey League in goals against average and save percentage. And it was absolutely phenomenal. But this year, I mean, he's never put up numbers. Like, for reference, he started 5 games for the Boston Bruins last season in the NHL. He had a 3.40 goals against average and an .886 save percentage. This year with Calgary, he's got a 2.10 goals against average and a .928 save percentage heading into this game. Obviously, we don't know what his numbers will look like after this game yet, but just absolutely phenomenal numbers for Vladar in Calgary this season. So, congratulations to him on doing such a great job. All right, see you later, Trevor. Hope you feel better. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. BW, welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. We're at the second intermission. 1-0 Lightning lead. We'll have third period action coming up after this break, and we'll see if the Lightning can hold the lead or if Calgary has a comeback in it or not. Still a 1-goal game, so with 20 minutes to go, that's a lot of hockey. But Tampa's the only team that's been able to find the back of the net so far. Oh, yeah. They are very big goaltenders, Eddie. No doubt about it. Very big goaltenders. Yeah, Markstrom was unreal to start the season, but he's faded a little bit as of recent. Hasn't been as good recently. Probably not NHL 22, but I don't have NHL 2000, so I really don't know for sure. But I would say probably not. Gerry, what's going on? Welcome back in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, 1-goal game, Bruins and Bruins and Wild, 1-goal game, 3-2 Wild there, heading into the third. All right, see you later, Eddie. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Wild are unbeaten in 12 games when they're ahead after 2 periods. So that obviously bodes well for the Wild in the third. NHL 22 is ass. I have not played NHL 22. I don't have any of the newer NHL games, but based on what I hear about EA, I am not surprised. Yeah, a lot of schools are closed tomorrow. I mean, I don't go to school anymore, but the schools in my town are closed tomorrow. We're going to have a big third period coming up here. Tampa with the 1-goal lead. We'll see if Calgary can get on the board or if the Lightning are able to hold it. But, yeah, very physical game between these two as well. It's interesting. Wild and Bruins have been very physical. This game's been physical. We've had 2 fights in this game. Some decent hitting as well. Advantage definitely in slightly in Tampa's favor, but it's only a 1-goal game. So, I mean, Calgary's only 1 shot away from tying it. This game's far from over, but Tampa's outshot the Flames, and they've had, they're the only team that's been able to score a goal yet. So, Tampa definitely has an advantage going into the third, but Calgary's 1 shot away from tying this up. So we'll see what happens here in the final 20 minutes, but I do think the Lightning have had the better of the offensive chances, and obviously they have the lead heading into the period. Both Bruins goals on the power play. Hey, well, at least the power play is showed up tonight. That's good. Who will be the next Flames captain? I would have thought Matthew Tkachuk, but I mean, I guess we don't know that for sure. But I would think Matthew Tkachuk. Ryan, I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just hoping for a great hockey game. I'm just a fan of hockey. I want to see a good game. All right, see you later, Dan. Thanks for stopping in, and hopefully talk to you soon. Have a great night. Wow, Nick, that's awesome. Yeah, Vasilevsky is unbelievable. I mean, I've been a huge fan of Vasilevsky for years now. Dude just is an unreal goaltender. Can stop everything. He's the best in the league and has been for the last few years, in my opinion. There's any goaltender that I want right now, it's Andrei Vasilevsky. Wow, we got 70 likes on this stream. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. That is awesome. 70 thumbs up on this one. That is pretty sweet. Hey, if more people come during the third period, maybe we can get up to 100. That would be sick. All right, Isaac thinks that the Bruins and Wild game is going to go to overtime. Hey, nothing wrong with a little OT action. I wouldn't mind overtime here tonight between these teams either. That'd be a lot of fun. These teams have played a very tightly contested game all the way through. I'd love some OT. Yeah, Vasilevsky's really hard to get in fantasy because so many people will take him first round. Like, you usually don't have goaltenders going that high in first round of fantasy, but Vasi's on another level, and he goes first round in a lot of drafts, and I wasn't able to get him in any of my leagues this year, but I did get Igor Shesterkin in a few of my leagues, and I did get UC Saros in a few of my leagues. And those guys are both having fantastic seasons this year. 1-0 Florida. Thank you for the update, Isaac. 1-0 Florida over Dallas. I did expect the Panthers to win that game. All right, see you later, Travis. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Steven, what's going on? Florida goes up here on Dallas 1-0 in the first period of that game. Yeah, he definitely can. Definitely can, Kyle. All right, Winnipeg and Colorado. Gonna be starting soon. Chicago versus Arizona, also a 9 p.m. game, gonna be starting soon. So I'll get the ticker set up for those games. All right, have a great weekend, Gerry. Have a great third period. We'll see what the Bruins can do. See if they can pull that game out. But thank you so much for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Yes, Steven. Off the Wall Hockey Show will be tomorrow night at 8. Assuming I have power. We are getting a snowstorm tomorrow, but assuming all systems are go tomorrow, yes, there will be Off the Wall Hockey Show 8 p.m. tomorrow night with me and Steele. And yeah, we'll be back to our normal format now that we actually have some games going on and things. We'll be back to the normal format. I do remember that, Kyle. Yes. Someone took Vasilevsky first overall instead of McDavid. I forget who it was, though, but I do remember that because I remember, like, freaking out. when it happened. I was like, who took a goalie over McDavid? That's pretty funny. Isaac says 2-1 Devils. Yeah, Devils have taken a 2-1 lead in the third period. Jesper Bratt with the goal. So, New Jersey up 2-1. Also, third period. I got to update this ticker. Yeah, Brian Rust is absolutely ripping it up right now, Brian. Since he's come back from that injury off IR, he has been on fire. I mean, their playoff history, Ryan would say no, but I'm a believer that anybody who gets into the playoffs has a shot. Because, I mean, we've seen it just the past 2 years. Teams that nobody expected to go to the finals have gone to the finals. Montreal last year, Dallas the year before. Like, nobody was picking them to be final teams at the beginning of the playoffs. So, like, I feel like anybody that gets into the playoffs has a shot to go on a run. But given the Leafs' playoff history, I certainly wouldn't pick them to win the cup. No. Lisa, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm a Bruins fan, but I cover the entire NHL. All 32 teams on this channel. I'm from Massachusetts, but again, I'm a huge hockey fan in general. I cover the whole league. Ovechkin's a legend and has been for a while. Alexander Ovechkin is one of the greatest players to ever play in the NHL and is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So he's been a legend. He could have retired 2 years ago and still would have been a legend, and he's only adding to it now. That's a good question, Brian. I don't know what, like, the biggest discrepancy of a finals team, you know, going into a last place team the next year is, but Montreal's definitely fallen hard very, very quickly. But, yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, like, that run was a run. Like, that's why I'm a little surprised that people are so taken aback by Montreal being as bad as they are this year. Montreal in the regular season last year was not very good. They were a mediocre team in the regular season last year. They just made the playoffs, and they happened to get hot at the right time and go on a really good run backed by Carey Price's spectacular goaltending. But they weren't very good in the regular season last year. So I'm a little surprised by how surprised people are that the Canadiens are this bad this year, because in the regular season, they were actually closer to being this than they were a cup team in the regular season. Yes, I do think Ovechkin is going to beat Gretzky's goal record. The only thing that would stop that from happening would be him, and I really hope this doesn't happen, him getting injured and, you know, like missing a full year, or, you know, like missing a lot of games, or really hope not a career-ending injury. But if Alexander Ovechkin can, you know, stay relatively healthy and not suffer any major injuries, I do think he will beat Gretzky's goal record. And it looks like he's going to score 50 plus this year, so he's not going to have that many more to go after this season if he scores 50 plus. Another 50 goal season next year, and he's going to be at a point where he only has to score, you know, like 30 more, 35 more, you know, for another couple seasons, and he's going to be right there. And he signed a 5-year extension with the Washington Capitals, so it's not like he's gonna have to be, you know, like, it's not like there's gonna be any contract changes or anything like that. Like, he is under contract for, you know, I think till he's like 41. So, He's going to be a capital the whole way. All right, we're getting ready to start the third period here. Coming back from the intermission and commercial break. And we'll have third period action coming up. I mean, it's only a matter of time, Brian. It's only a matter of time. Ovechkin at 36 years old, still putting up 50-goal seasons. Again, the only thing that would stop him would be him suffering a major injury and missing tons of time. Other than that, it's pretty much a shoo-in for Ovechkin to break the record. All right, see you later, Ryan. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. We are getting ready for the start of the third period. We got 20 minutes of action to go. Tampa Bay has a 1-goal lead, 1-0 over Calgary. We'll see if the Flames have a comeback in them or if the Lightning are able to hold them off and stay on top here. This is going to be a big 20 minutes of hockey. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget, hit that like, subscribe if you haven't. It helps out a ton and is greatly appreciated. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Let's go. We are underway. 10 seconds in. Third period has begun. Calgary in the offensive zone, taken away by the Lightning. Gotten out there, back to neutral ice, played by Andre Palat. Pablo, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Pass into the middle, kept in by Tampa Bay. Setting up in the offensive zone. Kucherov drops it for Chernak. Chernak throws it in, and Vladar makes the save. 31 seconds in, he covers that up. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for Tampa. Oh, yeah. Nobody has any chance of catching Gretzky in points. His point total is just so ridiculously higher than what anybody else is capable of reaching. But goal scoring wise, it looks like Ovechkin is going to catch him. As that goes down low, played behind. Maroon after it. Taken behind the net, working it up now. Kept in there. Tampa, good job there at the point. In front, there's another chance, and nice save by Vladar with the pad. Getting it out now and cleared by Calgary all the way back to the Tampa zone. They go in on the forecheck, trying to keep it in the attacking end, not able to. Lightning clear it back to neutral ice. Flames will have to try the rush again. Rocks, welcome back. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. That one gets knocked down. Cleared back out. Good Branson takes it. D to Zadorov. Over the red line, the Flames dump it in. Vasilevsky plays it up. Gets it over there. Trying to get it out of the zone, but the Flames keep it in again. Here's Mangiapane from a sharp angle. It goes high over the bar. Lightning finally clear it back to the neutral zone, but that goes into the bench area there. And that goes into the Lightning bench. It will be a whistle and a neutral zone face-off coming up. Minute and a half into the third period. Will be a neutral zone draw. Belmar against Monahan. And that puck is dropped. Mangiapane takes it off the draw. Lucic goes in on the forecheck against Foot. Hits Foot in the corner. Comes away with the puck. Back to the point. Played here. Long shot. That one's deflected. It goes just wide. Yeah, Nick. It should be able to because they have, I believe they do have EU shipping because in the pricing, they have EU pricing as well where I can set the price for Europe and set the price for Canada or in the US and they're the same. I set the same price for everybody. But yes, that you should be able to ship to Sweden. They'll definitely tell you if you can't when you try to make the order, but I believe that you can, as far as I know. Stars have tied the game against Florida. Thank you guys for the update. Penguins have also gone up 4-1. So I would say that that game is, well, probably in the Penguins' grasp now. as that's cleared out into the offensive zone. Here comes Braden Point down in the corner, fighting off Tanev. Lightning keep the puck. They rim it around out high. Taken here. And Chernak plays it down low. Xanafied, welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Backdoor. Oh, what a goal. Kucherov with a beautiful pass to Point. And Point puts it in the open back door. It's a 2-0 lead for the Lightning now. And that is a big goal for Tampa Bay as they extend the lead to 2 and have the first multi-goal lead of the game as they go up 2-0 on the goal from Braden Point. But Kucherov set him up perfectly on the back door. And Vladar was not able to get over in time. Point throws it in the open net. And Tampa doubles their lead. 17 minutes to go in the third period. Flames are going to have to try and find some offense now. Out high, played here. Zadorov, long shot goes wide. Coleman tries to throw it in front, but it comes taken by Maroon. And the Lightning clear it out. Thrown down there. Played around. Dude, I think the shoot your shot stuff was pretty funny. I made that like 2, maybe 3 years ago now. I made that design a while ago, but yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty funny. And I like that merch a lot, the shoot your shot stuff. We get an icing here, face-off coming up. Calgary's going to have to find some offense quickly now. 5-1 Penguins. Holy cow. And another fight in the Minnesota-Boston game. Let's go. We got gloves dropping tonight. That's a 2-fight game now, as is this one. Let's go. My kind of night for hockey. I love it. Long shot there, blocked to the corner. Coleman plays it. Calgary trying to get it out of their zone. Moved up now over the red line into the offensive end. Flames on the rush. Goes off a Coleman's skate and taken away by Tampa. They clear. Going back to get his Noah Hannafin. Just under 4 minutes into the third period. Trying to work it around now. Dumped into the offensive zone. Rimmed there. Calgary going on the forecheck. Working it out high. Long shot there. That one gets blocked on the way through. Ritchie with it now in the corner. Brett Ritchie rims it back. Hannafin plays it into the middle. High slot. Monahan with a shot that's blocked in front. Lightning come back the other way now. Cirelli with speed. Cuts in. Rips one just wide. Blocker side. Lightning keep it in the offensive zone. Spin around here. Down in the corner. Sent in front by Ruda there. Good pass, but the shot goes wide. Trying to get it back out. Flames the other way now into the Tampa zone. Looking for a goal. They're trying to cut this to a 1-goal game. Hedman, though, knocks down Dubé and clears the puck out. Now here comes Kachuk. He's back out of the box. Played now under 15 minutes to go here in period number 3. Oh, nice hit there on Lucic. Now he got some pushing and shoving between Chernak and Lucic. Puck comes back to the neutral zone and Flames dump it back in. Here's Calgary now. Michael Backlund. Milan Lucic brings it in, but he's offside as the puck did cross back out. And that's going to be a neutral zone faceoff coming up here just outside of the Tampa Bay end. Unfortunately for the Flames, they were offsides there, and they're still looking for their first goal of this game, down 2-0 here to the Lightning. We've got 14:25 left in the third. Played now over the red line, dumped in. Flames go back on the forecheck. Cirelli tries to send it around. Moved up the wall and out by Tampa. They bring it up ice and they'll dump it in. Flames come back the other way now. Here's Calgary. Through the neutral zone, Cirelli takes it back to Chernak for the Lightning. Back up now to Killorn. Over the red line, he dumps it in. Sent deep around behind Vladar. Tanev plays it for the Flames. Line changes coming. Moved out now. Shillington drops it off for Tkachuk. He sends it back to Tanev. Tanev with a pass up, deflected into the offensive zone by Dubé. Yeah, not a lot of pressure in on Vasilevsky, Brian. Not a lot in on Vasilevsky. As this is played now, Matthew Tkachuk tries to dump it deep. Dubé helps him out. Monahan comes in as well, but the puck ends up behind the Tampa goal where Sergachev plays it over to Perry. Back to Sergachev. And he'll try and start a breakout here. 13:15 to go in the third period. Into the offensive zone. Corey Perry back for Maroon. Maroon to Hedman. Hedman's shot attempt gets blocked off a skate there by Mangiapane. Back the other way now, Trevor Lewis. And that pass for Mangiapane doesn't connect. Chernak sends it up the wall. The Lightning will clear it out to neutral ice. Where good Branson plays it D-to-D for Zadorov. Zadorov into the offensive zone. Sent down low to the corner, out to the slot now. Shot there, and Vasi gets a piece of it. Deflected up and on a play there on the clearing attempt by Tampa. 12:46 to go. Third period action, 2-0 lead for Tampa Bay. And that is going to lead us to our first commercial break now of the third period. Wow, Jets have scored. Coyotes have scored. So both 9 p.m. games get goals. Arizona won, Winnipeg won. Thank you guys for those updates. Really appreciate it. We've headed to commercial break here, third period. Lightning up by 2. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. We got just over 12 minutes left to go in this one. And we'll see if the Flames can find some offense in time or if Tampa holds on for the win. But great to have everybody in the chat. Really, really appreciate you watching. Please, those thumbs up and likes go such a long way in helping the channel and are greatly appreciated. And fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. I cover the entire NHL, and I really, really appreciate everybody watching. That would be pretty funny, Brian. That'd be pretty funny. All right, I just finished off the Pink Whitney mix. Now I just have what's left of this cranberry ginger ale. But, whew. I was, finally, I recovered from New Year's, and, now I am, ready for Pink Whitney again. 6-1 Penguins, holy cow. Well, that's an absolute beatdown of the Flyers. Oh, Flyers scored 2 at 6-2. Still a beatdown of the Flyers. And it looks like we're going to have a power play here. Calgary's on the power play, so not exactly sure what that call was while we were at commercial break, but Calgary's on the man advantage, and now's an opportunity to get themselves back within 1 if they can take advantage of this. Early save by Vasilevsky. He covers it up. We'll have another ozone draw for the Flames. Tkachuk with a good long shot there. Cleared out by the Tampa penalty kill. 12.5 to go in the third period. Flames with the puck on the power play. Trying to get this back to a 1-goal game. That's stolen away, though, by the Lightning. Here comes Matthew Joseph up ice against Anderson, who shields him off. Belmar takes the puck, though, and the Lightning are going to play some keep away. Watching that clock tick down. Already 35 seconds gone off of the power play. And they'll clear that again back to the neutral zone. Johnny Gaudreau into the offensive end. Pass over for Tkachuk. Sends it back to the other side. Here's a shot and a nice save by Vasilevsky. Rebound gets cleared all the way down by the Lightning. Minute 5 now left on the power play for the Flames. Down under 12 minutes to go in the third period. Calgary needs to find some offense. Just had a great opportunity, but Vasilevsky made the save. Setting up now, offensive zone again on the man advantage. Here's another shot that's blocked. Back out high, Hanifin, long shot, blocked again. Shillington keeps it in. Hanifin now at the point, over to Backlund. Played across. 37 seconds of power play time remaining. Hedman with a hit there against Shillington. Lightning trying to take the puck. And now Sergachev sends it up the wall. Flames keep it in. Move to the middle, now out high. Back top of the circle. Back to Hanifin at the point. Down to Backlund on the near side into the middle, and another nice save by Vasilevsky. 15 seconds of power play time left. Long shot there gets blocked. Under 11 minutes to go in the third period. Flames still looking for their first goal of this one. Hanifin out high to the top of the circle, poked away. Lightning trying to clear it out. They're now at full strength. Power plays come to an end. 5-on-5 again, as Calgary is once again unsuccessful on the man advantage. Back through the neutral zone. Lightning with it. Kucherov into the offensive end. Tries to feather a pass through for Palat, but it doesn't get there. Zadorov with a hit, but the Lightning keep it in the offensive zone. Long out from the blue line. That one goes high off glass. Flames trying to clear. Move now. Move to the middle. Taken here by Dubé. Pass up into the offensive zone. And that one ripped wide. 10:05 to go in the third period as we reach the halfway point of this final frame. Flames down by a couple. Still looking to get a goal on the board. Lightning in the offensive zone. Chance in there. And they score! Andre Palat puts it home for Tampa Bay. It's a 3-0 lead now with 9:50 remaining. And that might be one too many for the Flames to try and come back from. 13th goal of the year for Palat. And Calgary could not afford to give that one up, as it's now a 3-goal lead, and Nikita Kucherov makes a fantastic play, spinning off the hit from Zadorov and then finding Palat in front, where Palat puts it home past Vladar. And now we are under 10 minutes to go in the third period, and the Lightning have a 3-goal lead. Calgary trying to bring it in now, poked away from Tkachuk, and back the other way comes Tampa Bay into the offensive zone. Killorn rips one glove side. It's back-to-back goals, and it's 4-0, and we've got a big scrum behind the net as everybody gets into it after the goal. 4-0 Tampa Bay, and the fighting continues between these two teams. And this is getting nasty as we got a full 5-on-5 scrum down behind the net. Cirelli is in there. Stamkos is in there. Killorn and Chernak are in there. Hanifin for the Flames. Anderson, Tkachuk. Everybody in this one. So we get a full 5-on-5 scrum after the goal. And it's 4-0 Lightning with 9:36 to go. And for teams that only play twice a season, there is some animosity in this game. I don't know what started this back behind the goal, but everybody came together and it was a full-on scrum behind the net. I'm not sure what started it. It's a way, it was off camera, whatever happened, but everybody came flying in. I think Stamkos might have been the first one there for Tampa Bay. It was Johnny Gaudreau and Steven Stamkos, I think. It was Gaudreau and Stamkos first coming together, and then everybody else flew in. Again, not exactly your typical combatants. Johnny Hockey and Steven Stamkos, 2 star players. And they're still yapping in the penalty box. They're going back and forth in the penalty box. I don't know what was going on between those two, but they've certainly had enough of each other for tonight. God, we got 2 Lightning in the penalty box. We got 1 Flame. It's Johnny Gaudreau. We've got 2 Tampa Bay players. Stamkos was one of them. I'm not sure who the other was. Oh, it was Eric Chernak. So Chernak and Stamkos in the box for the Lightning. Johnny Gaudreau in the box for the Flames. And we'll see how the manpower works out here. But, hey, I wouldn't mind if this game turned into an absolute bloodbath in the last 9 minutes. I'm certainly happy with that. Let's get some more fights in this game. We've already had 2. Let's get some more. Gaudreau and Stamkos are still going at it in the penalty box. They are just chirping back and forth. You don't see this from star players all that often. All right, we're going to have... Somehow out of all of this, Calgary gets a power play. I'm not exactly sure how the penalties shook out exactly. But... Oh, yeah, Stamkos is not afraid to get involved, Brian. No, not at all. But he just doesn't do it a whole lot. But anyway, Calgary comes out of this with a power play. I'm not sure how the penalties shaped out, but either way, it really doesn't matter because they're down by 4 here. So I don't think it's really going to affect the outcome of the game too much. But here's it rolls in. Vasilevsky covers that one up, and he makes a nice save on Matthew Tkachuk. 9:01 left in the third. 1:26 left on the power play time. And it'll be interesting when these guys get out of the box. We'll see if they go back out against each other or if the coaches try and keep them separated at this point. I mean, if you're the coaches here, you have 2 options. You can either you can either try and keep guys separated and let this settle down and the game just end, or you can match up tough guy against tough guy and let this get chippy and let this get a little heated. And Tampa Bay is certainly a team that's never had any problem with things getting heated. And Calgary is the same way. Daryl Sutter's an old school coach. He also has had some very tough teams throughout his coaching tenures. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of animosity the rest of this game as Vasilevsky makes another great save there. Covers that one up. McDonough, who blocked a shot earlier in the shift, is struggling back to the bench. 52 seconds of power play time left. 8:27 to go in the third. It'll be another offensive zone faceoff. Calgary wins it now in the attacking zone. Back out high, Hanifin. Long shot there, goes off a leg and wide. Trying to get it back out. Cleared to the neutral zone. Good penalty kill so far for the Lightning. Only 33 seconds of power play time remaining now for the Flames. Up ice it goes. Calgary can't keep it in. Lightning clear it again. And that's moved to the middle. Flames have it. Here's Hanifin jumping up into the play. Take it around, back out high. Moved over, top of the circle. Another big save there from Andrei Vasilevsky. Cleared all the way down again. That's pretty much going to do it for the Calgary power play here. Final seconds tick off. We're back to 5-on-5 action. Still 4-0 Tampa Bay. Sabres have scored to make it 3-2 Sharks as we get an icing call here against the Flames. I'll get that updated here. Buffalo's back within 1 in the third period. And the Devils scored, so they make it 3-1. Thank you, Rocks. Back out now. Flames clear it back to the Lightning end. That one rolls in. Vasilevsky sends it to the corner where Hedman plays it. Ritchie with a hit there on Palat. No, Nick, that's a long answer for me to say with the game actually like going on. But I will say that in 2018, when the NHLers didn't go to the Olympics, I did not watch a single Olympic hockey game. So I'm definitely less interested without NHL players there. 10 straight wins for the Penguins as that game goes final. Pittsburgh beats Philadelphia. Red Rubber, and all the Pens fans are probably quite happy about that as we go to another commercial break here in the third period of this one. Yeah, Sabres turning their game into an actual game. Hey, there you go, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Sabres making the game a game. They're back within 1. 10 straight wins for the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think we know who the hottest team in the NHL is. There's no doubt about that. Punches on opponent. That'd be a great stat, Vernon. Ace, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you as always. Devils win as well. So that game goes final. They beat the Blue Jackets. Thank you. Yeah, hottest team's the Arizona Coyotes, of course. Who else would it be? Yeah, Penguins with a big win over the Flyers today, Ace. Absolutely. All right, we're back underway. 6:45 to go in the third. Lightning clear the zone. Back out now. Poked. Flames with it through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Here's Backlund with Coleman. And that's just poked back to the neutral zone by Perry. Lightning happy to just watch this clock roll down. Obviously, Tampa Bay in control here, up by 4 in the third period. Flames just desperately looking for anything. Haven't even gotten a goal on the board yet. Flames have it now in the attacking zone. Out to Shillington. Long shots blocked by Foot. He gets it up and out to Maroon. Maroon over the red line, dumps it into the attacking end. He'll go in on the forecheck. 6:02 now to go in the third period. Played up by the Flames through neutral ice into the offensive end. Not able to get that one deep, though. Played over now, back here. Taken. Tampa dumps it into the Calgary zone. Vladar comes out to get it. Plays it to his defenseman, and they start the breakout. Now here comes Johnny Gaudreau into the offensive end. Chernak pokes it away from him to the corner. Now a long shot from Hanifin. Pad save by Vasilevsky. Killorn gets it to the middle. Cirelli comes out of the zone with it into the offensive end. Here's Stamkos. Backhand goes off the stick of Anderson. Cirelli takes a hit down low. Played out high here. Jan Ruda trying to get it back to Killorn, but stolen by the Flames. I stream a good number of the Bruins games, Nick. I haven't been to a game this year, but I was supposed to go back in late December, but that game ended up getting postponed. But I stream some of the Bruins games. Like, I'm doing 2 Bruins games coming up next week. But I don't do every Bruins game, obviously, because I have 31 other teams to do as well. But I do a good... Bruins definitely get more streams than any other single team on the channel. Zach gets sent in front. Flames trying to roll it in. Vasilevsky's just going to put the glove on that. And we'll get another whistle here. And we'll have our final commercial break now of the third period. 4:31 to go in the third. And it will be an offensive zone faceoff for Calgary when we come back. But we're going to commercials break. Cap, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching tonight. It's been an awesome night. Really happy to have you all here. Connor, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you to all the new subscribers, everybody who's dropped a like. It really does help out the channel so much. And again, fans of every team, welcome and wanted here. I cover the entire NHL, so just a big hockey fan trying to build a community where everyone can come together and enjoy the sport and have a lot of fun doing it. Fix, yeah. Rip the over on this game, definitely. Calgary just can't put the puck in the net right now. They're not finding any offense. And, you know, the over would have been possible if Calgary had scored some goals. Then you'd be looking at maybe like a 4-2, 5-2, 5-3 type of game. But Calgary hasn't been able to find the net. So this one is looking like an under. I think the Buffalo game... Well, let's see. Did the Buffalo game go final? Yes, it did. The Sharks beat the Sabres 3-2. So that game is also gone final. So New Jersey beat Columbus 3-1. San Jose beat Buffalo 3-2. Pittsburgh crushed Philly 6-2. And Minnesota and Boston is the last game left that hasn't 7 o'clock start that hasn't gone final along with this one. No, Joey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. No, Stamkos, I don't think, unless I'm completely forgetting the goal scores, but I don't believe Stamkos has a goal in this game. The goal scorers are Perry, Point, Palat, and Killorn. Yeah, no goals for Stammer. All right, we're back underway. Lightning trying to work it out of their zone. 4-goal lead in the third period. I mean, just trying to hold on and watch that clock tick. Flames trying to get any sort of offense they can here. And they score! Dylan Dubé! What a beautiful shot there from Dubé. It's likely too little too late, but it's now a 4-1 game with 4:06 remaining in the third. And unfortunately, that's going to do it for the shutout. Nice snipe there by Dubé. High glove side on Vasilevsky. Puts that one home, and the Flames finally get one in the back of the net. And it's a 4-1 game now. 4th goal of the season for Dylan Dubé. Honestly, I thought he'd have more than that. But that gets Calgary on the board. And now we got a fight. Pat Maroon and Eric Goodbranson. Goodbranson just pounding away on Maroon. Holy cow. Maroon didn't even get his gloves off there. Eric Goodbranson just starts absolutely pounding him and drops him to the ice. And Maroon does not look happy. He never even got his left glove off. Goodbranson just started throwing. And there's our third fight of this game as these two teams continue to go at it. For teams that only play a couple times a year, this has been a nasty game between these two. Colorado ties the game against Winnipeg. Panthers score as well. Holy cow, a lot of scoring going on here. David, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We're in the late third period now, and Maroon and Goodbranson, it's like a little collision in the neutral zone, and then Goodbranson just starts pounding away on Pat Maroon. They were talking earlier in the game. They were talking earlier in the game. And Goodbranson gets the better of that one. Let's get some more scraps. Let's get some more guys going at it here. We still got 340 left. I want a line brawl. That'd be sick. Get a full-on line brawl going here. Flames trying to work it out of their zone. Moved up now to Lucic. He'll certainly get involved. It's taken away, though, by the Lightning. He hits Joseph. And now Belmar sends it back to the D. Lightning go D to D over up to Ruda. And that's dumped into the offensive zone. Played down low. 3:10 remaining in the third. Calgary brings it up now through neutral ice. That pass for Gaudreau doesn't connect. Back the other way. Here comes Tampa into the offensive zone. And thrown in there. Vladar keeps it out. Puck ends up down low. Trying to send it up the wall. Calgary's going to get a clearing chance here. They get it up and out. Over the red line. Gaudreau dumps it in. Here comes Tkachuk now. Down in the corner. Played to the near side. Stamkos. Moved up past Killorn. And Calgary's going to take it back. 2:33 now to go in the third period. 3-fight game here between the Flames and the Lightning. Also 5 goals, 4 for Tampa Bay as they have a 4-1 lead here late in the final frame. Moved up now, taken by Point. That one goes past Kucherov and he dumps it into the offensive zone. But is going to call that one offsides, and we're going to get a whistle here with 2:16 to go. As the Stars tie the game back up against Florida. Looks like a heck of a first period going on there between those two. Actually, they should be in the second now. My apologies. I just never updated. They're in the second period. Winnipeg and Colorado's 1-1. Arizona and Chicago 1-0 Coyotes. A lot of games in the NHL tonight. Couple more starting later. After this one will be over by the time those start, but Lightning going in now on the forecheck in the offensive zone. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the period. Played out high, slot, chance there, just ripped over the bar. Played around now. Taking, Kucherov keeps it in, plays it to Sergachev, back to Kuch. He walks it in now, trying to get it to the middle, and that ends up going through everybody. He finds it on the near boards. Working it down low now. Pass back to Point. Point sends it to the blue line. Foot keeps it in. Sends it over for Sergachev, who fumbles the puck. And now Calgary coming back the other way. Mangiapane, drop pass. Anderson jumping up into the play. Gets his stick up there on foot. And that's going to be a penalty call against Calgary with 1:19 to go. Tampa's going to go to the power play. High stick against Rasmus Anderson. He caught Cal foot up high. Completely meaningless at this point in the game, but a penalty nonetheless. And Tampa will now go on the power play up by 3 with only 1:19 remaining in the period and the game. That's a good question, Xanafied. Unless they legitimately could not find a trade partner, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe there was really no interest in Nick Ritchie. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to find out from Kyle Dubas, but yeah, he was on waivers today. We'll find out tomorrow if he's picked up or not. I doubt he's going to get picked up with that contract. Taken now, minute and a half to go on the power play. That doesn't really matter. Final 47 seconds of the game. Tampa brings it in, but that one's stolen away, and Calgary will clear it all the way back out. Looks like things are going to die down a little now from a physical standpoint at least, as the Lightning try and set up in the offensive zone. Hedman with a long shot, and that one's stopped and covered by Vladar as we get a whistle with 31.5 remaining in the period. Power play continues for the Lightning. Yeah, I would say so, Joey. I would say so. Face off, one back there. Lightning trying to keep it in, but now comes to Lindholm, and he's going to clear it out for Calgary all the way down. 20 seconds remaining in the third. And Tampa's just going to watch the clock tick here. No real urgency, obviously, or pace jumping up into the play. They just dump it to the offensive zone. Calgary is just going to hold it in their own end. Tampa's fans come to their feet. And the final horn sounds as this one goes final. And the Tampa Bay Lightning defeat the Calgary Flames 4-1. And pick up another big 2 points here tonight. Tampa Bay, one of the top teams in the entire NHL, obviously in the Eastern Conference, in the entire NHL. It was a physical, nasty game. It was a lot of fun to watch. There was some real animosity between these teams. We had 3 fights, some good hits, couple more big scrums after whistles. But at the end of the day, the Tampa Bay Lightning have no problem playing that kind of hockey. And they win this one 4-1. And that's going to bring us to the end tonight. Really, really appreciate everybody watching. Thank you all so much for being here. My next stream will be Monday night, Bruins and Capitals. I'm going to drop my upcoming stream schedule in the chat right now so all of you can see it. Upcoming streams right now. Next week is going to be the same schedule as this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to do the same as this week. Just because with the way that the schedule is and the way that my schedule is, that's what's worked out the best for right now and for next week. Coming up next weekend, I do think I'm going to be doing some games next weekend, but I don't know which ones yet. So at least next Saturday, I'd be looking to do a game or maybe 2. This Saturday, though, I cannot. I'm going to be busy on Saturday, so next stream is going to be Monday for the Bruins versus Capitals. Then we're doing Colorado and Nashville on Tuesday. Bruins and Canadiens on Wednesday in a game that I was supposed to do. Well, not the exact same game, but I was supposed to do Bruins Canadiens before the Christmas break, but it ended up getting postponed. And then Columbus and Carolina on Thursday next week. So we're going to have another 4 games next week that will hopefully be a lot of fun. And yeah, I just completely lost my train of thought there. My apologies. Thank you guys all so much for being here and watching. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Fans of all teams, welcome and wanted here. I cover the entire NHL, so we're just a great group of hockey fans building a community where everyone can come together and have a lot of fun and enjoy the sport of hockey. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you guys again so much. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. And I should have some recorded content coming out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. There will be at least 1 video coming out tomorrow and then some more coming out this weekend as well. So really, really appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you again, and see you guys next time.